Muse. What if the person who inspires the majority of my poetry also causes me the most pain? You heard it all before. Star-crossed, ill-fated, doomed love. Blah, blah, blah. I went into the situation with no preconceived notions, but that quickly changed. I became attracted to her brain and her heart before I knew it. Don't get me wrong, she's beautiful, but that was just icing on the cake, and honestly, would have made little difference to me. Her life views and experiences were worlds apart from mine, but sadly, she had the same kinds of damage that I had, and that's what brought us together. We talked of things huge and trivial. We shared stories of wants and desires and grew closer every time we were together. Just being close to her would make my pulse race so much that I thought my heart would jump out of my chest. We were polar opposites on so many things that should have mattered, but honestly didn't. Funny the things that you think hold value but seem insignificant in the greater scheme of things. As opposite as we were on some things, we aligned on others that were way more important. This was the perfect relationship, and as such, that was its doom. I truly believe life is pain, and man is meant to struggle to achieve anything great. Therefore, the universe doesn't want us to be happy, because without strife, there's no growth. And we eventually stagnate, or actually go backwards. And as Aristotle stated, nature abhors a vacuum. Hence my dilemma. She was wicked smart, and while I have a statistically higher than average IQ, she challenged me to keep up. I also had a less than ideal childhood, and she challenged me to be a better person. The relationship wasn't one-sided by any means, as I feel that I challenged her worldviews and helped to quiet the voices of self-doubt in her head. I've always had an overly active imagination and, luckily, the ability to pen to paper. Unknowingly, she inspired me to start spoken word poetry, as I can't rhyme except by accident, and that would make a very short poem. I wrote of love and loss, of man's inhumanity against man, and of being a better person. I try to connect with the person who listens to my stuff, and I hope they find at least a sliver of redemption in the fact that someone else suffers as they do. This is her unknowing inspiration. We always had a tumultuous relationship in the fact that we knew that regardless of how we felt about each other, that it wasn't meant to be. So instead of being together, I write of what could have been, inspired by life's worst tragedy to date. As I bring this to a close, I ask myself if the pain is worth the inspiration. I feel that it is, only because, as I said, life is pain, and man must struggle, and I struggle every day.